toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He gets a block. Touchdown, Michigan! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So Michigan's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country.
There he goes! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. big physical runners that also had sprinter speed, and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down, maybe needing a few more chain links to move the sticks. The offense changing the play. The Wolverines are facing 3rd and inches. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. That 53-yard attempt was well within his range, but now this offense will take over at its own 36. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Throwing right. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield at Stone. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
The throw to the outside is complete. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Catch in the middle. It's Morgan. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Wide open spaces. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. He'll try to tack on one more.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move. Slithers into space. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the foot.
Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Stone. It's complete on the right side. He's loose. Lowers those pads. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Right on the money. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up by 18 over New Mexico State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. It's picked off, and that's number 10. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Stone. Rushes on him. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right? It's a running room. He's at the 40. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Underwood. Here's the pressure. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make...
Touchdown, Michigan! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Stone. Quickly to the tight end. Powers through the defender. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. A lot of urgency for this offense. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires into traffic, picked off. The interception stopped a threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe areas.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
The give. Got a little space. Got the first down and more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air. It's Stone. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. Let's see what they've got on second down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. He breaks the tackle. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Quick completion on the out. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Haynes. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Wolverines will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Creates a little space. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Runs through the tackle. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on third down. He's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Back to throw, it's Stone. Finds the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Albright. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Gets it past the marker. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Albright. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Farrell. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The short hands, it's Farrell. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for a gap, it's Marshall. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back has it. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. direct snap. It's Marshall. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Stone. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Turning on the Jets. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Marshall. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Wolverines will punt this one away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Handoff from the gun. Breaks the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Stone. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. They want that clock to run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Hard running there.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day